Boom, Go Fish Gang, Go Fish family, welcome back, welcome back. So, in this video, I want to talk to y'all about a story time. I got a story time for y'all, and I feel like a good lesson can be learned through this story time. So, let's get straight into it. So, this story time is going to involve my neighbor. My neighbor pretty much up the street around the corner, he also had a few bullies, but he no longer have them, man. Throughout the course of the story, you're going to figure out why he only has one now. But before I get into the story, please make sure you like. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. And let's just get the story underway, right? So I got these cool neighbors that stay about one block up and one block over. Real cool. Whenever I walk my dogs, I'm a morning person. So whenever I walk my dogs, the gentleman is a dude and it's an older guy and his son. His son is about my age. They typically outside just doing something, either walking their dogs, cutting the grass, picking something up. They're active during the same time I'm active, so I often have conversations with them whenever I run into them, right? So, I want to say earlier this year, I was walking Prince around the block and I seen the gentleman and I noticed that he has a Merle dog, a Merle female dog. So once I seen her, mind you, she was a gorgeous looking dog. You know, I got to talking to him. He said that he had her shipped from Arkansas. She's about like 8 months now and he's planning on breeding her. So at the time, Prince was maybe about 5 to 6 months at the time, you know. And I was telling him, I said, look, you probably don't see it in Prince now. I said, but Prince is going to be a big boy. You know, so when your girl get of age, Prince he's going to be old enough to start breeding and, you know, we should collab and make something happen. So, you know, typically he was just kind of like, yeah, you know, we're going to make something happen. We're going to work something out, you know. So by him saying that, I knew I had to kind of convince him more. So the more I got to walking my dog, the more he got to seeing Prince and the more I'm trying to press him like, look, let's do this thing. And you know, I can help you out with it because this is what I do. This is his first time owning, a female bully. This is going to be also his first time breeding this dog. So, I'm stressing the fact like, look, bro, it's not going to really be a cakewalk like you think. You know, most people think that, all right, I'm going to get these two dogs, I'm going to maid them, and I'm going to make a lot of money. But if you don't have the right marketing, you don't have the right promotion, if you're not doing it right, if these dogs look malnourished, you got to take care of the mom. You got to have the time. You got to have the setup. They got to stay warm. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that go into it. But I'm trying to tell him, like, look, let's do the damn thing so I can help you with it and it could be beneficial to both of us. So months go on, months go on. The dude father ended up driving up the street and he seen me. He was like, guess what, Rod? My Merle dog is pregnant. You know, so once he said that, you know, it was kind of a bad taste in my mouth because it's like, bro, you know, I've been trying to, you know, make this thing happen. Now, mind you, he had a female Merle dog and he also had like a blue tri. The blue tri was like, you know, it was a nice looking dog, but he ain't messing with Prince. Prince is arguably one of the best XL American bullies I'd ever produced and seen personally. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little down about that. I'm just like, dang, bro, you know, you could have used my dog, but you know, more power to you. Do your thing. And, you know, just let me know how everything goes, right? So didn't see him for about a month. And, you know, I'm outside, I'm pulling my trash out. The father, he's coming down the street again. And this time he rolled the window down and he just got to shaking his head. And he was like, man, bro, it went all bad with the puppies. So I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, what you talk about, it went all bad with the puppies. He said that we lost all of the puppies. And at the time, I didn't know how many puppies he ended up having. So I was like, well, how many puppies did you end up having? Was it like 2, 3, because that's something that can happen. If it's only 2 puppies or 3 puppies, you can mess around and lose both of them or all 3 of them. So he was like, man, bro, we lost 10 of them. And once he said that, I was just like, bro, how the hell do you lose 10 puppies? All 10 of them. You know, so he then proceeds to tell me what happened. He said the first 7 died within like the first week of them having them. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't he didn't elaborate on what happened with that week, but he did say that when it came down to the last 3, she killed them intentionally. You know, he said he went in there. He said the first one had like a bite, like the mom bit him intentionally. The other one had another bite mark. So 2 of them died by her, I guess, chewing on them or just biting them too aggressively. I don't know. But he said the third one had a bite mark and it punctured his belly. And it punctured his belly and he was alive for 2 days and then he ended up dying from the wound. And once he told me that, he said, yeah, bro, once she killed all of them, I end up getting rid of her too. You know, he said, I don't want no dog that's out here killing other dogs. I don't have time for it. And then he just pulled off, you know, like we said, all right, you know, I'll catch up with you later. But then he pulled off and that was that. And, you know, I felt horrible for him because it's just like, bro, these are some nice people. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I went to church with some of his family members. I know his sister. You know what I'm saying? So I know these are some good people and they aren't like not no people that just don't care about stuff, you know? So I felt bad for him, but at the same time, it was just like, my man, this is why I wanted to do this breeding with you, because you was just too wet behind the ears. You don't know nothing of nothing. And you really thought that this was just going to be a cakewalk, you know? And it just kind of broke my heart, to be honest with you. You know, I got attachments to all my dogs, all my puppies. And once they are born, they are living things. So, you know, you got to take care of them. So the simple fact that all 10 was lost, like, yeah, we can blame it on the mom, you know, the mother of the puppies, but at the same time, you got to also take responsibilities for this as well, because if you was doing your job, there's no way in hell you would have lost all 10 puppies, you know? And, you know, it is messed up, but you know, this is why you should at least do your first breeding with somebody that knows what they're doing and that's also willing to help you out, you know? Now, the simple fact that he stayed right around the corner from me, I was going to be as hands-on as I was with as I am with my puppies and with my bullies that I currently have. But, you know, he just wanted to do his own thing. And the result of that is losing all 10 puppies, you know? Now, that was just a horrible story. That's a horrible story. And I really wanted to help him, you know, bring his vision to life. But unfortunately, he just kind of gave up on the whole idea and everything. Now, on the flip side, and I might make another video talking about this particular family, about a year and a half ago, like during the pandemic, this family bought a Merle female from me. And, you know, they did not know what they was doing, but they did know that they wanted to breed her. And the breeding took place this year. She ended up having 8 puppies. And through my knowledge and by me helping them and being as hands-on as I can, like just via phone, I really didn't go over to their house or whatnot. They only lost 1 puppy. You know, they had 8. Now they currently have 7. But the other 7 are thriving. They look so freaking gorgeous. And they really done such an amazing job raising these puppies, you know. So the moral of this story that people should take from it is, you know, link up with people that know what they're doing. until you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that they could have avoided all of that if they just would have did their first breeding with me. Somebody that's experienced, somebody that could have walked them through the process. Then at that point, they know everything to do from then on out, you know? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure, whoa, I just shook the whole table. Please make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. Y'all want me to talk about something? I'll talk about something. You just let your boy know. Also, make sure you follow the new Instagram page at Go Fetch Kennels 2.0. They deleted my last account, so we got a whole new account. You know how we do. With that being said, y'all be safe, y'all stay cool, and I'll be back.